Hey, yo, what up?
Yeah, y'all found us.
Okay.
Thanks so much for tuning in to Seriously Podcast. You can find us at seriouslypodcast.com as well as icn.dj. You can also catch us on SoundCloud, Google Play, Stitcher, and iTunes. To keep up with the conversation with us, make sure you guys are using hashtag SeriouslyRecap. All right, guys, let's start the show.
Let's get it.
If you want the tea, come get with Seriously. Talking about your favorite web series right here on Seriously.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Seriously Podcast. I'm Brittany.
And I'm Mary.
Today we're continuing our recap of Washed, and we're so excited because we have a special guest in the building, Miss Ashley Keggler Lee, who plays Carmen.
Hey, ladies.
Hey, girl, hey.
How are you?
Welcome.
Coming all the way from Texas, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Texas
Happy to be
bananas.
here.
Is this your first time in New York?
No,
Okay.
absolutely
She's
not.
like, girl, I've been there.
Girl, I come here all the
She's
time.
like, girl.
I've been here a couple of times. New York is not new to me.
Okay.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, so the first question we always ask our guests is, what was the first web series you ever watched?
Ooh, web series. It had to be Issa Rae's Awkward Black Girl.
Yay!
Yeah.
That's the right answer.
That's the right answer.
Yeah, it's Issa Rae's Awkward Black Girl, of course. My friends were telling me about it, and I was like, all right, I'll check it out. I don't know about this web series thing, you know, and here I am on a web series. And so it's kind of crazy. But yeah, that was my first one I've ever watched, yeah.
Awesome.
Mhm.
We love you as Carmen. She's like about the money.
Yeah.
She's no games.
Yeah, she's like corporate America.
Yes.
She's like his work wife. Just a little bit about The Office. They're off. I know how last episode was like, you loved how it was all black, you know.
Yes, I'm here for it.
Yeah, no, they kind of work on a team together, and she's the team lead of Crazy Creepy John and Mr. Mark Fields.
Yeah, she keep him in line.
Yeah, she does. How'd you become part of the project?
Oh my gosh, I've been knowing the director Jared Couch with Creative Couch since college.
Oh.
Yeah, we went to the University of Texas together. His wife and I she's one of my besties. She was in my wedding, you know. So I actually knew them separately, and they met later and was like, do you know Ashley? Do you know Ashley?
What?
Do you know this guy? I was like, yeah, of course. But the funny story is me and Jared used to have a talk show that came on in the dorms.
Oh, nice.
So I know y'all, I'm a little older than you guys, but do y'all remember like 106 in Park?
I'm
And
what,
Free-
girl? Come on, girl.
Yes.
Free and AJ.
Come
Right,
on, bring
right.
him back.
So I was like the Free on the show. So we used to
Okay.
do like videos and hip hop news and stuff, and we had a little show that came on in the dorms every night. So
That's
that's
what's
how
up.
we, you know. And later he was like, he went on to do other things at like ESPN and stuff like that, and work with the Rangers. And he kind of wanted to start doing something new. And he was like, I think I'm gonna do a web series. And I'm like, really? I'm like, okay, well, hands up, I'm in it. I mean, let's do this. So that's how we got started, you know. But they had him and Pratt, Corey Pratt, they worked together on it and had it all together before I came along.
Okay.
So they had thought of the idea and, you know, the whole wash thing, because they are washed. Love them, but they are washed in real life. So, yeah, they've done a great job of putting it together, and I just kind of came on board with all the rest of the people, you know. So it's been great. Go for it.
Cool.
So you say they are washed. What makes someone washed?
Oh, well, I say they, but I'm washed too.
we all wash. Okay.
I've been washed up for a while now. No, but just getting older. Like, I think a lot of people don't understand when you do turn 30, it's kind of like you kind of have a mid-quarter life crisis. You know, it's just like, I'm 30.
Yeah.
And then stuff doesn't start working the same way as it used to either.
Yeah,
you
start
know?
working down.
Yeah. I'm just like,
Twerk like a
it's not even twerk. I think I feel like I was washed when I went to the club and I fell asleep. I actually
Oh,
wasn't
what?
in it. Yeah. I was tired. Because I sat down. I got real comfortable because I had been at work all day. Because that's what happens when you get to work and you get that corporate life in your life. You know, it's just like, okay, you work all day. It's not like playtime in your 20s. You know, you might work half a day,
Right.
studied or did something. No, you work all day and you go out. Then I got there and I was like, oh, I'm so tired.
Trying to hang.
And my friend like tapped me and I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
We're in the club. Got it.
Yeah. So So yeah, so I'm washed too. But that I think we're all like that. All three of us can get together and just talk about things that are different. And a lot of the stuff in the show is real life stuff. You know, like real life situations that Corey and Jared have gone through, and even some with me, because you know, we all three of us write on the show too. So it's just kind of like bringing stuff from actual real life, and I think a lot of people can relate.
Yeah,
even if you're not even 30, you know, some people still slow down. Approaching 30. So yeah. So
exactly. So you said you're a writer on the show. So what do you like more, being behind the scenes or in front of the camera?
Oh, at first I always get really shy before I do something, and I'm like, even with you guys, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of nervous. But then when I get there, it's just like, oh, once you run it one time, it's okay. But I actually really like writing, though. I didn't think this is my first time ever writing on anything, and it's just kind of cool to see what you wrote out, and you think about it in your head, and then you give it to somebody, and they do it, and it's like, oh, that works. Like, you know, like, oh, you did it perfectly, or, you know, like that. So, yeah, I actually like writing. I like it a lot.
Well, tell us about your character, Carmen.
Oh, Carmen. So, Carmen is Mr. Markfield's work wife, and she plays we kind of could go a couple of ways with Carmen, but we decided to make her the work wife. And her and John, who Kenny plays John, and I know y'all think he's a creep, but he's really a nice guy in real life. But they all come together, and you know, in real life, you have your work homies and your real homies. You kind of like your work crew that you work with, like the 3 or 4 people you talk to at work, and then you have maybe your outside people, and sometimes they mingle, sometimes, but with Mark, it mingles. So sometimes he'll run into Kenny, as you see, like in episode 4, or they'll do something together. But that's like a big part of Mark's life too, is that you can think about it, you spend most of your time at work. You spend like 8 hours at work, more with work people than the people that you love, you know? So those 3 people are big. That little triangle they have is a big, you know, part of Mark's life. So it's really, really important to show like the corporate life, because a lot of people when they turn 30 are in corporate jobs. So you have that one friend that you're really, really cool with, and that's Carmen, you know? So they've worked together for a while, them 3. So, and I think, I don't want to give too much away because we're only on episode 3 and 4, but we're going to leave it like that. She's his work wife, and she tries to, John and Carmen are, I mean, it's hard not to say their real names. John and Carmen are like evil twin, evil angel and you know, So he's always telling him to do something bad, and she's like, "Hey, don't do that. Don't listen to John. You know, he's not gonna steer you down the right path."
Right.
So that's kind of right. So that's kind of where they go from there.
And what's the biggest message you hope people get after watching Washed?
Man, the biggest message is that Washed isn't so bad at the end of the day. Like, you might feel like you're washed, but it's just a part of life. It's a part of growing up. It's a different stage in your life, and it's okay to actually have growth. Yeah. So that's kind of where we want it to go, and to laugh. Like, laugh. Like, everything is not so serious all the time. Like, we're a bunch of dorks at Washed. Like, we love to giggle and laugh, and being on set we're just pretty much idiots on set. So, you know, it's just fun. It's fun. It's family-like. So, but the biggest thing out of it is just, you know, Washed isn't so bad. And it's just kind of like letting everybody see different stages of life. Because I think we have so many things out there right now that kind of doesn't show that part. Like, it's kind of like a little niche that we kind of discovered of, you know, especially with male leads. We have a lot of female leads, and especially, you know, like Issa Rae and, you know, different little, you know, stuff like that. But to see Mark and have a guy actually show his insecurities too, you know,
definitely,
and see that it's not just, you know, women who have insecurities about turning 30.
That's true.
There's also males that have insecurities about turning 30 too, you know.
Yes.
So it's big to, I thought that was very interesting when I first read some parts of the script, because I felt like, yeah, you know, I would love to know how men feel when they turn 30, if it's the same. Yeah. You know, so, yeah.
Awesome. All right. So we're going to get into episode 3 right now.
So episode starts off, Maya calls Eric. She looking for her man. And he's like, yeah, he just left the trap. Mad nonchalant.
Yeah, like it's nothing. Like that's a regular thing.
She's like, wait, what? Bring that back? My man left what?
Like what?
Yeah. Because Mark is corporate, you know?
Right.
So it's like, why is he at the trap house?
He's not about
Following
that
behind
life.
you.
Right.
So Eric is trying to see what's up with her friend Amber. And she's like, she's not checking for you.
She's not.
But if you feeling her like you say you feeling her, then you need to come to one of her comedy shows.
What side are you on, sis? If I tell you I don't like them, why are you giving him advice to get me?
That's like, okay, so I admit. That's,
Like, what? Are you my friend or not? Nah. I don't know.
you know, best friends sometimes feel like they know you better than you.
Mm-hmm.
They
Like,
stupid.
you know, right. So, look, y'all looking at each other. Because I could tell my friends, I'm like, I got the perfect guy for you.
Right.
This is
Don't know
him.
me.
And then she's like, oh, he's terrible. And I'm like,
Right.
what are you talking about? This is everything for you.
Right.
So, yeah, this is everything for you. So, you know, Maya's like, all right, because she's friends with both
Yeah.
of them.
Mm-hmm.
So she sees the good parts of Eric, too. So she's probably thinking, not without foreshadowing or anything, like, oh, he's not that bad of a guy.
Right.
She might like him.
Yeah.
You never know. So let me see if he puts forth the effort.
But I think it's more like his lifestyle.
Yeah.
That my
Amber.
has an issue with more so than him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So Amber pulls up to Maya's house and she's like, "Girl, I'm gay. I had the worst day ever. Like that's it. I'm tired of these men."
Yep.
They out here being trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's like, let me get a picture.
What?
I know, right? Like, first of all, Negro, I'm right here in front of you. Why do you need a picture? And then we're friends on Instagram.
Right.
You have access to plenty.
Right. What is it with dudes and pictures?
Girl, I don't know.
The sad thing is that I pulled that from an actual real life situation
Are you
one of my
serious?
besties was in.
I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
The whole little scene. Like, I tweaked it a little bit, but that
Yeah.
is a true
Are you
situation.
serious?
Oh,
Never
yeah.
in my, send me a picture. What?
Yeah.
Of what?
You're right. You could.
Send you a
Why?
picture of what?
But I don't understand why men are so obsessed with
That's
pictures.
what I'm trying to figure out. Anytime that's
Why?
their first thing,
They
like
just want
send
to
me
look
a
at a
pic.
picture.
Sir, I have a whole Instagram.
I send them my Instagram link so quick, so quick.
It's
And they want
too-
one they want pictures that are not on
Yeah,
your
it's like
Instagram.
send me the real you.
What do you mean?
I'm sitting right here.
You can see me, right? Like, I don't know what it is. I got an Instagram for you with 200 photos.
Oh yeah,
right
give me the
here.
Facebook
Every
too. Have
angle.
fun.
See
Have
it
fun.
at any moment.
You can see
Pull
me
it
through
up.
the year, like anything.
Through the year.
My growth.
My growth.
My growth.
Everything.
And you
yeah.
still want more.
Yeah, and then they want to hit you. Oh, send me a picture without their makeup on.
What?
Yes, they want to see the real you.
I've never had anyone ask me that.
That's
Have you
sad
told
though.
them send me a picture without a hat on?
Ooh,
Okay.
that hairline.
Yes.
That hairline.
Okay.
Always be wary if they always have their hat on.
I do have a friend who doesn't date. That's one of her things is hairline.
Really?
Yeah, I'd be like, he was cute, girl. His hairline was bad. I was like, what? How did you? I didn't even notice that. Like,
Examining. That's
Yeah.
funny. Okay, so later Maya's trying to convince Mark to move in with her, and he's like, I don't want to. Like, he's just so confused.
He's like, nah, because you're going to be pressuring me to marry you next year.
Yeah.
Like, these are steps that happen when
And I
you...
need my space, basically.
Right.
Like, what?
But he's acting like it's something so out of this
Mhm.
world. Like, that would be the next step. We've been together for X amount
5
of years.
years.
5 years.
yeah, but you got to understand with guys and men, period, they struggle into those steps. Like women
Right.
are like, all right, I got college
The
done.
steps.
Now let's get a baby. Oh, well, let's get married. Let's get a baby. Dudes are like, ooh, I still want to be a player. You
Yeah.
know, so he's struggling into his 30s because he doesn't want to turn 30. You know,
Right.
like he's.
But it's happening.
But it's
It
happening.
happens.
So all these steps that are normal,
Okay.
he's struggling with each one of them.
Yeah.
Each one of them.
Wow. Sad.
It is.
It's very sad.
And he ends up doing it anyway.
Yes.
So it's like,
After
what were you
complaining.
arguing for?
But why? Just do it.
Right.
Listen to black women.
But
That's all I got to say.
Listen to him.
you know, it was hard. He had that nice apartment, you know.
It was nice.
Oh, yeah, that
he
was
is
cute.
washed. Look how you move.
Ooh.
We couldn't go down, girl.
Listen, the knees are bad.
You stupid.
But we see that, things are actually good between them. They may have their little, arguments and disagree on things, but all in all, nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
Because you got to understand, Mark is dramatic.
He's a child.
He's so dramatic.
He's so dramatic.
Like, boy, calm down.
Everything is like, oh my gosh, the end of the
Yes,
world. It's like you're moving in with somebody.
Okay.
Right.
You probably spend all of your time with her anyway.
Exactly.
So what is the big deal?
What's
so
the
of course
problem?
he's like, oh, it's not that bad.
I guess because this step is like, all right, now I'm really am an adult. I'm moving
Right.
in with her. So it's like, it's real now.
Yeah, it's real.
Get with it, Mark.
Give it the program. Come on.
We're here.
Come on. So it's been like 3 months since everything went down, and Mark decides that all that being washed stuff was just in his head, and Maya really helped him and pushed him to be where he is today.
Right.
So he decides he want to surprise Maya at work, and
He's having an appreciation day.
yes,
Good deed day, if you will.
yes, and
He got some flowers from the grocery
Right.
store. He think he doing the most right now.
So then he decides to he ends up seeing her working with a coworker. Like, how
Smiling.
dare she?
Smiling.
How
is what
dare
it
she
was.
smile at work?
At another man.
How-
Brolic man at that.
Yes.
Another man.
I think
How
he's
dare
more
she?
jealous of that
Yeah.
muscle popping
He
out
was
right
That
there.
Right.
muscle. It
Right.
was a little skinny guy. He would have had no problem.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
But you saw the muscles, the tats. It's like,
Intimidation.
what's this?
He got bugged. Like, what?
Who is this?
That's Josh from IT. He was just showing me the new dashboard interface for the media department.
What's up, man? Mine speaks highly of you. God, damn. Damn, homie. You don't skip on the protein, do you? Nah, you know.
Yeah, I do. It's vocal season for me, though.
So Maya's like, oh, you brought me flowers because it's our 5-year anniversary. Mark like, yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, let's go
Sure.
with that.
Let's go with
That
that.
sounds good.
Sure.
That sounds nice.
He was very lucky.
Oh, yeah.
Such a coincidence. He's
Such
so
a
lucky.
coincidence. Because if he would have forgot.
Right.
Right.
And she's like, I'm going to pretend like you didn't forget, like you forgot or whatever, and we're just going to have a date night.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, she trying it right now. Because he forgot this is the 5-year anniversary. He needs to be flying you out somewhere, honey.
That's true.
Date
Listen.
night?
Listen, once
That's
you
true.
get to your 30s and you finally got that boo, you start, like settling.
Mm.
So don't think it's just him settling for her. You never know. Maya might have settled for Mark too. You know?
Yeah.
I was peeping your face. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
think so
never
too,
know.
because it's like, all right, this is it for me. Like,
Yeah.
we've been
Yeah.
into the 5 years. I invested so much in this relationship.
Yeah.
So we
Girl,
gotta make this work.
They just be happy to have a man sometimes. They be
It's
like,
true.
"Ooh, we got an anniversary,
It's
girl."
true.
Girl, you're speaking facts right there.
I'm just happy to have a man, okay?
That's it.
So
He
we
may have
finna
forgot
go.
our anniversary, but he's my man. so.
Right,
At
we
least I
finna
got
go.
a man.
At least I got a date. We're going to go paint.
Okay. So they have a cute little date night.
He's still mad.
Oh, he's so mad. Like,
He and his feelings.
so mad about the IT guy. Like, calm down. Because he's insecure about a couple pounds he put on.
He a burger away from being DJ Keggler.
Ew. He said that he had D'Angelo's before, though.
He did say that.
He said that.
That's what he said.
But that's another part that we're showing with Mark's character is that, men do have insecurities too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They do. So not only women are just like, oh my gosh, because when I stopped fitting in the Forever 21 clothes, I was like, ooh, am I fat now?
Talk about it.
Like,
I just
I
go
can't
from
do
frame
that
for
no
jewelry
more.
now. I don't even
Right,
try.
right. Just jewels.
That's it. Maybe a bag. That's
I
it.
might get some workout clothes in a large.
Maybe.
Yeah, definitely a bag.
that stretches. So yeah, I see girls with cotton dresses on, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
No.
How you do that?
How'd that work?
You got a girdle on under that? Like, I don't know how that works.
Oh my God, so real. So, but also his thing was that even didn't the IT guy have like a crush on her? So that's his other thing too.
Yeah. So he's
So you ain't tell
insecure
me
all the way
he
around.
looked like that.
Huh?
He's like, you ain't telling me he looked like that.
Right.
She's like, ain't nobody worried
That
about that boy.
changes the story.
Right. Because, see, guys, and that's the thing. Like, a guy can look great, but he might not be about nothing.
Talk about
So
it.
she's just like,
a lot of them
this
out
is
there.
the guy that's not about nothing at the office, probably
Right.
trying to holler at everybody.
Everything walking.
And you up here talking about who is this dude? The
Right.
IT guy? For real?
She's like, he's a child. I'm like, sis, so is your man. Let's be real. You saw the picture that he drew?
Yeah.
Right.
Listen.
on.
Listen.
But they have a fun relationship. Like, she loves him.
She does. She does. She
She
loves
does.
some Mark.
She really
She
does.
does. She loves
She
him
does.
down.
That's her man. So Eric and Mark, they call each other, and Mark is like expressing his issues, whatever. Eric just like, listen,
He's pouring his heart out right now. Like,
buy a bigger shirt. That's it. That's it. Accept it.
Eric is that homie, man, that will
Yes.
give it to you straight. Like,
Straight
he's
up.
not giving Mark any passes at any moment. Like, he's just going to keep
He's not
shooting shots
babying
at
him.
him.
Nothing.
It's real friends.
That's a real friend.
Real
it
friends.
is.
So Mark is like, I'm gonna go to the gym. And
Turning a new leaf.
new leaf, new membership. What's up?
He's
This
like,
new lifestyle.
not only am I turning 30, now my woman is with this dude that's in shape. I'm out of shape. I need
Yes.
to do something with my life.
gotta
He's
get
created
together.
all of this in his
Yeah,
head.
Mark has created everything in his head. Like, he's in this world that nobody else sees.
Right.
Ain't nobody paying
Everybody's
attention
like,
to you, Mark.
What are you talking about? Calm down.
So funny.
And of course, he sees the IT guy in the gym pumping.
Mm-hmm. No shirt on.
No
That is his gym.
He's real sad.
Yes.
And
Real
he's
sad.
all bundled up. He got layers on
Layers.
to really sweat it out.
Because he's going for cardio, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Because he's got to lose those pounds
Right.
to get down, you know?
Then he
That's
tries to be
funny.
big macho man. Almost dies.
Tried it.
Almost
Ooh.
dies.
Tried it.
Oh, poor
He's
baby.
the type that
I
has to learn the
know.
hard way.
Yeah, he does.
You can tell he always has to learn the hard way. When someone tells him, "You're not about that life," he's not trying to hear it.
He's like,
Yeah.
I am about that life. And
Let
I'm
me
gonna
show
you.
you. What are you doing, Mark?
But then you see, just like what we were talking about, like, you see that this guy that's there is really not full of nothing. Like,
Right, he's not.
He's like just a big
He's a little
jock.
missing, right? He's a little missing a couple screws. Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit.
He got quotes. It's like, what are you talking about, dude?
But he was killing me when he could not get his name right. He's like, Mike, Marcus, like
Yeah.
calling him everything but Mark.
Yeah.
Hilarious. But he helps him out, and
Because he about to die. He
Yeah.
has to help him.
but Mark is just washed. That's it.
Yeah, that's another moment of wash. Like, we try to we try not to overdo the wash, but we try to put moments in at least to say and show that Mark really is
Yeah.
Right.
not, because being washed is just kind of not being able to do some of the stuff that you used to be able to
Exactly.
do. Because Mark was probably like in shape a long time ago,
Yeah.
and you know.
She said a long time.
No. He was probably in shape before, you know, and now
Right.
you got to get back in the gym, get
Everything's
right.
slowing a little down. Slowing down.
Work on your fitness, boy. All right, so let's get into episode number 4.
All right, so we're in. Well, Mark and Maya are both in the Heritage barbershop, or they're both telling this story about how they met each other. Both totally different stories.
Oh, as usual.
As usual.
Totally different stories.
That's real
That's
life.
really how it goes
Yes.
down.
Real life.
Mark is like, I was the player. Maya's like, he was on my neck.
Sweating the kid, like feeling me.
No guy wants to admit that they sweating a girl to
Right.
their homies, though.
Yeah. So
And it's important to see the different ways that you communicate at a barbershop and a beauty shop, too.
yeah, true.
At the beauty shop, it's like girls are like saying your heart. Like, I don't know how the lady knows majority of my business that does my hair. I'm just like, why am I talking to you right now?
Why?
Like, why did I just open up to you?
No one else knows that.
I know, right? Don't tell nobody else that. You know, like, why am I crying?
Yeah.
Like, am I crying right now?
That's the shampoo.
I know, right? It's just that you just have that connection with them. If you just in the
Yeah.
shop by yourself, you're just talking. It's just like, is it because your hands are in my
Right.
hair? Like, what's happening? But then at the barbershop, it's totally different.
Yeah.
It's just like,
you wanna be the man.
testosterone
Exactly.
on 1,000.
Showing off.
So we all agree that Maya's story was true. And
Right.
his. Okay. Yeah.
I could believe her story.
I
yes.
can believe he was probably sweating her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe that too.
And I like how they both made it seem like they weren't checking for the other person.
Right.
And like that person was lucky that they chose them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark,
'Cause he was like, I was a player, but I chose her. And she was just like, I was doing my own
Right.
thing. And he just happened to be
He was
there.
there, said what's up.
it's so funny.
And he
Yeah.
was like how she went to New York and got a guy that wear Tim and bubble coats. I said, what's up? I said,
That is hilarious.
Yes.
But what was crazy was he said he doesn't think he sees himself getting married to her.
Mm.
And she's just like, he's the guy for me. And I was like, girl.
No, she said if he's not the guy, then I don't know who is.
Yep.
What does that tell you?
But I don't think any guy is just like, oh, like if I say like the story when I met my husband, when I met him, I knew he was like the guy, you know? And if you ask my husband, he'll say, I didn't remember her that night.
Wow, really?
Yeah. He's like, which one? He's like, did I meet her? I'm like, it's okay, but you see where you are now.
Right, okay. Exactly.
That's how you ended up, you know. So yeah, guys have they live in different worlds than girls.
Yes.
Truly do.
Totally Venus and Mars.
They're a little slow.
Like say girls can see a dude and they like walking in slow mo and they're like, that's
Right.
him, and he's just like, I don't feel good right now. You
Right.
know, like it's like wait, what do you mean? I saw something totally different.
Right.
Yeah. So
That is so true. We at work.
yes.
So Candace.
Carmen.
So Carmen catches Mark over here flirting.
Oh.
Yes.
And she's like, absolutely not. Not
We're
here.
Not here. Move along, sweetie.
We're not doing this. You
Move
have
along.
a full girlfriend and a whole work wife. What are you doing?
There is no more room in your life.
Stop the madness, okay?
No more room in your life.
Where would she go? No.
And that girl's a hoe, by the way.
Yeah, by the way.
She just live with everybody at the office.
Yes. And he gonna say, "Oh, you wrong for that." No, sir, you're wrong. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Because-
At work, too?
at work? And,
Inappropriate.
and did you
Trying it.
just come at Maya for doing that? Like,
Right.
Doing it.
Come
Right.
on now.
Inappropriate.
Men are
But
delusional. My God.
Carmen is always getting onto them for being inappropriate.
Yeah.
Because they constantly inappropriate at work.
Yeah. Speaking of inappropriate,
Hello,
John is like telling this whole crazy story, just being nasty and a
He
creep.
was talking about getting some head.
Yes.
He was getting some head.
There was a girl in the back, like looking like about to call
What?
HR.
Right.
She's recording this entire thing.
Entire
She's going to
thing.
report
Yeah,
them.
she should.
Entire thing. And I think that's like, I have a couple people at work that are just my work friends.
Yeah.
And you just share these stories or whatever. So it was important for us to like show like that these guys actually, besides work, they actually have this
Yeah.
kind of relationship where they can just be honest and talk to each other and
Exactly.
stuff like that. And he is a creep.
No, for sure.
He's a
100%.
creep.
No, I at my old job, I used to love our lunch. So we would just be, first of all, we had 30 minutes. We was there for at least an hour and a half.
Literally every day.
Every day, just talking about everything but
That's
work.
why we came in late.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like an hour late every day. Just strolling in like it was nothing. Then had the nerve to be taking hour and a half
Yes,
lunches.
a mess.
The disrespect.
But the conversations be so good.
yeah. The disrespect.
But we came in though.
Yeah,
we
that's the
worked.
thing. That
We
was the
worked.
point. There was work that was
Oh, definitely
that
got
was done.
done.
Yeah, exactly. So then they're all talking about, well, John's sharing all the girls he gets or whatever, and Mark is like,
If you really out here winning like you say you are, imagine what I do. What you trying to say? I ain't got no game? Brother, the fact that you call it game pretty much confirmed that.
Who is Mark right now? What's going on here?
does he know who he is?
Testosterone.
You just
I'm
had your
telling you.
5-year anniversary. You out here
Just
acting
this
up. What's
morning.
this?
What is going on, Mark?
Well, I get more girls than you. You got a girl at home.
What are you talking about?
And a whole work wife.
Right there.
Come on. So
No bueno.
John challenges him, like, tonight, let's see who can get more play. And Carmen's like, don't do it.
How many times do I have to tell you? You have a whole girlfriend and a full work wife. This is ridiculous.
And she knows that John is full of it too. So she's just like, okay, really? Here we
Yeah.
go again. You
Right.
gonna
We're
We're really
listen to him?
listening to this guy
Yeah.
again.
Again.
Okay.
And of course, Mark listens and like, we out tonight. Let's see.
A mess. A mess. So Amber talking about Eric keeps sliding in her DMs, and she want him to slide on out of her life. Just keep on sliding.
Keep on going.
Keep sliding.
Keep on going. But it's that bad that he has got to slide through the DMs. So and that I guess that for Eric, that's very different too,
Right.
because you saw him; he had the hoes with him.
Right.
He came out with
Right,
2 girls.
That's what Maya said. She was like, he don't go hard for girls like that.
Yeah.
So he must really like you.
Right.
She was
So
like,
and
but he
Maya
gotta get
knows.
his life together.
Right.
This is not gonna work.
Yeah.
So Amber says she's like meeting some girl that she met at yoga, and she's taking her to the same club that Mark is gonna end up going to. So Maya's like, girl, you know you're on spy duty tonight.
That's it.
Check
That's
on
it.
my man.
That's it.
Make sure he's not doing anything stupid.
I would have been like, let me get my purse. I'm coming too.
No. Listen, I
trusts
will.
her man.
I am bad for that. If I see your man in the club, oh, hold on, FaceTime,
No,
girl.
me too.
Hey,
Me too.
look who I found.
Yes. My friend's ex-boo hates me. Because I would always catch him out. Like, I'd be like, what's
Hey.
up?
Hey,
Hello?
friend.
Fun
How
is
you
ruined.
doing?
Oh, what we doing tonight? We hanging out?
Okay.
I'm in y'all section.
That's funny.
Yeah,
That's
all that.
funny.
All that.
Why I thought Mark was going to the gym
In his outfit?
in that outfit. I
Oh.
was like, wait, he's going to the club? Okay.
I don't know.
Mark is washed.
Yeah, Mark, he don't know how they do it in the club.
Exactly. You got to research before you go out. When you old like that, you got to do some research.
What is an appropriate outfit?
Yeah.
Right. What
What do
he
the
wear
kids wear in
Google
the club?
today?
everything.
Yeah, because me and my girlfriends went out and we were like, are they in like flats and stuff? Like we usually
So
have
we not
heels
wearing
on
heels
no more. They got like Yeezys on
Yes.
and
Yes.
moon shoes.
They
What is
do.
going on? Like it's totally different.
Yeah, it is different. Not out here in New York. You gotta wear heels. Mandatory.
Can't get in.
Man, that's
You
good.
can't get in the club.
Yeah. So Amber and the new friend is talking. She's telling her about the guy she saw and all this. And then she's like surprised about the nightlife down here because she's from like Baltimore. And I'm like, girl, DC's popping. She don't know. What's she talking about?
But that's what I said. Like in the first episode, everything always seems greener. Like the grass is always greener on the other side. Because Amber's like, oh, the guys over here look like something, and Amber's like, no, they're not anything over here.
Right.
But
No.
this girl was like,
This
yes,
is
they
a new
are.
scenery.
Yeah, because it's something new for her. Like she
Right.
might have grown up there, and she might know everybody. So she's come down to Dallas, and it's like, all right,
Yeah.
it's like a whole
something
new
new.
pond.
And she
That's
was telling
true.
Amber, ain't nothing up there. And Amber's like, you sure? I feel like nothing's here though.
You're right.
Right.
So both of
Nobody
them
here.
are on the same page. They
Right.
both think it ain't nothing where they
Right.
are. You
True.
know, so it's funny.
So Mark rolls up to the club. Shout out to that was creator Jared Couch, right?
Mhm.
The bouncer.
Yes.
He
Yes.
was in episode 1 too. He
Yeah.
got all these jobs out
Yeah,
here.
sometimes those.
Gotta make it work.
You gotta make it work when we need a doorbell. He didn't show up. Okay, come on
Come
from
on.
around the camera.
Just stand
I love
right
that.
here.
Yeah, do that.
Little
So yeah,
cameo.
pretty funny when you see him.
Yes.
So John and Mark are both failing as a unit.
As a unit, as one.
I really like this Coming to America scene y'all did. That was really cute.
Yes, I love Coming to America. That's like my favorite movie. And so when they kind of threw around the idea of him going to the club, I was like, oh no, we got to put a Coming to America thing. We got to
Right.
do ode to Coming to America. Like I literally watched that probably. I don't even want to admit how many times, but let's just say I can read the whole everything they say. I say it along with them. So yeah, so it was important to do like a modern take on it. So kind of like what girls do in the club these days, because he ain't been in the club in a long time.
Right.
So now girls on different things. They need sections and stuff.
Right.
Like,
We
what's
need
up with the
section.
Black Panther movement? Where you standing? Like, what's up? And he's just like, what?
What? Like, this how y'all doing out here?
She was like, you drive a Ferrari? What are we driving?
What's
happening?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was weak with the Pinterest girl.
Yeah.
But
She had all
listen,
planned.
Listen. Sometimes you just have inspiration. You gotta make a board. I have a board. I said it. I have a board. Just in case.
Just insert man here.
That's it.
There it is.
That's it.
All we need is a name.
That's it. And we're ready to go.
Yeah.
So yeah, so both of them they ain't got no numbers. But
None.
Mark's peeps a girl from at the bar. He like, let me see what I can do. Let me shoot my shot. This girl.
This girl.
First of all, she's
That
all like, I know your type.
First of all, she's white.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's
Throw
number
that out
one.
there. So
White.
we entertaining White Walkers now.
Oh.
All right.
Because he's like, all these black girls shut me down. Let me try
Basically.
this.
Let me try something new.
Let me try something new.
All the sisters said no.
No. So maybe that's the problem.
They smelled his girlfriend on him.
They
Right.
did.
They were like, you got a whole woman at home.
Right.
And
Because
Black
Black Widow,
Widow
we
was
do
not
our
playing.
Black Widow. I'm done.
She was aggressive. I was like, girl, I'm feeling you though.
I'm feeling
You what? I wasn't
you.
feeling her.
She was like, let me buy you a drink.
I like that, but the whole like, oh, you're evil, you're Satan, you're the devil. Like, girl, calm down.
Calm down.
I know your type.
Yeah, what's that?
Charming, with a side of Satan.
Well, my name is Mark. That's Satan. You enjoy the rest of your night.
You're giving up that easy? And I thought the wicked never sleep.
And that's another thing too. He's like thrown off.
Right.
Yeah.
You
It was
can see
intriguing
he's
to
like
him.
totally thrown off.
Right.
He's like, so
He is not used to that life.
This is different.
Yeah, that's how they doing it today.
Okay, let me holler. Let me get on these slopes a little bit more.
He slopes.
They buying
slopes.
drinks.
Okay. Would you ever buy a guy a drink?
Why are you bothering me with these questions?
Would you?
What?
Would you not?
No. For what?
I'm aggressive like that though. I'm retired now. I'm washed up.
I'm washed up.
I'm washed up. I'm married. I don't buy people drinks anymore. But yeah, no, but yeah, back in the day, you
Yeah.
know, just to keep it interesting. If I like somebody, I'll send them a drink.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh,
I'm going to try that
try it. You never know.
on a good payday.
Gotta make sure the funds are there.
I'm going to hold
Number
you up to
one.
it now.
I'm going to try
Now
it.
that you say it, okay.
I'm going to see
I'm
what
gonna try to
happens.
see what
You never
happens.
know.
You
Because I feel
never
like
know.
you see the guy across, you're like, oh, maybe he'll talk to me. Like, let's see what happens if we just buy a drink.
But what I found out
It's
about
a happy hour.
some guys though, they're right. If it's happy hour, they're just as nervous as girls are.
Yeah.
To approach you, just like
Yeah.
you think about it, like you see a guy like, am I gonna approach him? No,
Right.
not gonna do it. But guys have to do that all the
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
and they might get shot down. You know, poor guys. Sometimes I feel for them.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
I see that too. They have to do a lot of work, but so what?
They're used to rejection
Well,
more than
They are.
So-
We're
Right.
not.
Right.
We get shut down. That's it. We're
That's
down.
it. My life is
We're
over.
retired.
Ooh, my life is over. I'm like,
Pack
what
it up.
can I
I need
do?
time.
Uber.
I need time to like recover.
Uber. I'm leaving.
I'm leaving. I'm
Meanwhile,
crying in the
guys
car.
get shot down like 4 times a night.
They
All
just
right.
keep it going.
Tonight wasn't the night. I'll try tomorrow.
Oh, my face would be cracked.
Yes.
And on the ground.
I
like,
would
oh.
faint. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I said no. Oh my god.
That's like my worst fear.
My god.
That's funny.
And I guess also the way they would say no. They'd be like, "Oh no, sweetie, I can't," or they'd be like, "No,
No. What would hurt more?
Ooh, stab.
stop,
In the
kill
heart.
me, kill me,
Kill me.
Oh.
me, just kill me."
Yeah. You need time to recover from that.
Oh my goodness. So, so they end up exchanging numbers.
Mm-hmm.
He goes home, and I'm thinking, okay, he gonna delete the number.
Yes.
We're gonna
What
move
did he
on.
do? What did he do with that
He changed the name from
number?
Amber
I think it was Andrea.
to Anthony. So you want to be sneaky.
I said, so you have
he
plans
changed
on
it.
having conversations with this woman.
From Aubrey to
Aubrey.
Anthony. So, yeah.
Not two names. Aubrey
Yeah.
to Anthony.
But it don't matter. You're not supposed to know her name anyway because she's not supposed to be
Why was
a
her
person.
name even saved?
Right.
Come on.
So, yeah, you're not supposed to know her name because she's not supposed to be anything.
Anything. They're supposed to be left in the club.
But now you have made her something.
yes.
Yes, you have plans.
Officially.
You have plans.
Yeah.
Ooh, you got to check them women phone numbers and them male phone. Who is Anthony? Who is that? That's a new
Right.
friend?
Let's talk to Anthony.
What you mean, Anthony? Let's
Let's
call
have
him.
Anthony over for dinner.
Yeah. Who is Anthony?
I
ain't
see you
met Anthony.
texting him a lot. Let's invite him over.
Yeah. Yeah, that's old.
I ain't
Don't do
saying.
that no more, men.
Come on now.
We done figured that out.
We started that first of all.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, so it's pretty whack that he
It
did
is.
that.
Yeah, I was disappointed.
I was
Like
very
he just
surprised.
keeps making bad decision after bad decision, and it's like, Mark,
Continually.
Are you happy, sir?
He's not.
like he's really struggling with turning 30.
Yeah.
Like
just
you making
accept
all
it,
the wrong
sir.
moves, all the
He's
wrong
moving
moves.
backwards.
Yeah. Like you getting less immature. You're getting immature.
Yeah.
Like you're supposed to be a grown
And
man
guys
now.
are already, immature slower than women.
Right.
Like, you're just messing everything up.
Yeah.
Let's get into a few question, comments, and concerns. Okay. What does Mark want in life? What does he want?
What's his dream?
What's his goal?
He had a lot of aspirations, as you can see him in the first episode.
Remember
he's
NBA?
supposed to be in the NBA.
Rap.
He's supposed to be a rapper in bars. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Those
he was,
bars.
So, like, what was his real dream? Those are play dreams.
And he wanted to be a drug dealer.
Yeah.
He's just. I don't think Mark knows.
No,
Right.
he does not.
That's the big thing. Like, he's at 30 and he doesn't know what he wants to do.
He needs therapy.
Yeah.
He needs to seek a professional on that.
Mental health.
Never know.
Very important.
Never know. You might see that.
Okay.
She's winking at you guys.
Oh my goodness.
So I predict that I haven't seen the other episodes yet, but Amber's friend, she may be talking to Eric.
Yeah. I was thinking since they were all going to the same club, I thought Mark was going to get the friend's number or something like that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's interesting that we didn't see them
Yeah,
at the club.
in the club.
What you don't realize, and I think a lot of people don't realize too, because her hair is different, but she was in episode 1.
Who?
The blonde girl?
Mm-hmm.
Doing what?
She came out of Eric's house.
Oh my gosh. That was right.
She came out of Eric's house.
Oh my gosh.
So she's like, I met a guy.
She
that's
just
talking
got a
about
new
Eric.
unit.
Got a new
Come
Switch it
on.
up. Switch it up.
Blondes have more fun.
Wow.
But that's
You
her.
are right.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm over here like, I predict.
Yeah.
And it happened already.
Man. Happened already. Because I said that too. I was like, man, her hair's so different. People might not realize it.
Repeat.
But yeah, she was at the house.
So that's going to be interesting because Amber may like
Gonna
him.
have a little triangle going on.
But she's just fronting right now until he get his life together.
Yeah. If he get a real job legit.
Oh, he could be
What
hustling
y'all
right
don't
there.
realize is drug dealers have that mouthpiece. So they can talk girls into.
They can.
They can.
Because she did say, I'm tired of dating drug dealers. So
She's gay.
Who?
Remember?
I'm like, wait, what?
Remember, she's gay now. So she really doesn't have standards anymore.
Right. She's like, whatever.
She gonna take whatever.
Okay.
Oh
and he
my
might come
goodness.
to her comedy show.
Yeah.
You never
Show
know.
that he really into
Really
her.
into her.
And that's going to really, she's going to feel like, oh my God.
Bad
Yeah.
guys
He's
love a
feeling the
good
kid.
girl.
Oh, yeah.
And good girls love bad guys.
They
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
They do. It's sad.
But true.
But it's
But
true.
it's true.
Opposites attract, y'all.
I want to talk more about like work wives and work husbands.
Oh my goodness.
Do you
She said, wait a minute.
have Mark and Carmen ever crossed the line or thought of crossing the line, or is like, what do you think?
So far, no, they have not. But you can tell that they both find each other somewhat attractive, but they're still. She still thinks of him kind of like he's kind of still in the brother zone, you know, like he's kind of like the little brother that's stubborn, that does crazy things, you know, and she's just always trying to tell him, hey, don't do that, you know, don't do this, don't do that, you know. So Carmen is really focused on her career, as you can see that she's very like she's gotten to that stage of life. So I'm pretty sure, you know, you'll see more of her story and kind of where she comes from. But so far, they are keeping it friends.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's his main girl at work.
Okay. Work wife.
At work. That's it. Nobody else.
That's it. Any more predictions? Anything?
I want him to stay away from that White Walker.
Yeah, I don't want anything to transpire. Like, he's like messy. Like, everybody longs for the type of life that he has.
Right.
Like, the
He's
work.
so unappreciative of it.
Yeah.
I don't think he realizes
maybe-
what he has.
Is he legit not happy, or he just searching?
He's
for
just
something?
like walking through life. Like,
And that's the thing. Like, I think I was this quote, like this movie I love. She's having a baby. This movie, and it's an old movie. But I like old movies like that. But this guy was about to get married, and he was in the car with him, and his best friend said, "You're gonna be happy. You won't even know it." And Mark is happy, but he doesn't know it. He doesn't realize what he has. He doesn't realize, okay, I have a career. I'm turning 30. A lot of black men in America don't get to 30.
Exactly.
You know, he's educated. He has a woman at home that's loyal to him. He has great friends. You know, like he doesn't see his life as great. He sees it as, oh, you know, I'm turning 30 and I can't hoop like I used to no more. Right. You know, he's taking everything for granted, which I think a lot of people do sometimes when they have everything.
Right.
So we'll see how that turns out, you know.
Then when it's all gone, they're going to be like, oh, snap.
I know, right? What happened? But, you know, you have to lose something to realize.
Appreciate it.
You know. Yeah, to appreciate it. So we'll see what Mark does. I just want everybody to keep watching.
Yes.
We will keep watching.
Yeah, all the episodes are out.
Something's telling me he will be getting involved with that woman.
You never know. You got to see the recaps and the prequels and stuff. But, yeah, we're on episode 4. So, yeah, you got 4 more episodes. To see how Mark get it together by the end, or does he mess it up even more?
I'm voting messing up.
Yeah, something just tells me.
Just tells you that he ain't gonna get it together
because he doesn't even know what it is.
Right. He Mark gets in his own way. You know, so, and it's so funny. I'm just like, because when we write and stuff and some of these stories and ideas, I'm just like, are y'all doing this at home? Like, when Jared and Mark, I'm like, is this real? Like, where'd y'all get this from? I hope that y'all don't really think that this is what life is about, you know. But it's been fun so far, and I'm just so glad that you guys have invested in Washed and, you know, watch us, and it's the cool thing to see and to be a part of. So I'm just happy.
So thank you so much, Ashley, for kicking it with us. This was so much fun.
Seriously podcast.
Yes. So feel free to share like where people can find you and the upcoming projects and what's next for Wash.
Awesome. Well, season 2, we've got full season 1 is out on washedwebseries.com or washedseries.com. You can find all our information there. All the episodes are there for season 1. Season 2 is going to be even bigger and better. So like I said, please check us out. There's all kind of information on the website. You can at Wash, hashtag Washed on Instagram, Wash Series, anything Wash just about, you can find us. And we're always there and ready. We're always accessible. Love Jared Couch, Creative Couch. He's a great director, and he's the one that him and Pratt created it, and they've just done a great job. They've done a great job in Dallas promoting it, and I'm just proud of those two and just happy to be a part of the project.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Good.
All right. Yep. All right, y'all. Until next time, you can follow us on Seriously Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that jazz. Listen to us and subscribe on iTunes, SoundCloud, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.